Mana du palantu Uteki manam ke Usodana higuatu naman Kakadu Kadun manu Kadun pigadun manda Aina de nante te iura Wahana hisi beza I sat to do my last time. Can I do who like go myself? I hear to sweet it in ya. But you're done on your night books. You get man who than whom I know. I turn on my gold, yeah. How can I kill a star? Si non nào cũng quên tức gì Si ta tao mà này cứ mà lưu tê Ta nương cứ quên đi si sti mà Đừng ngờ nó freedom is nature You get What did the ticket say when they say on a lava today? Say on a lava today lava mà bước ra giữa kia thì móc cười ai cứ đi mang hoài ra ai cứ đi mang hoài ra ta non comprende il sistema đừng có này là freedom is nature ai hướng ghé na
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We told you we'd be here, and we're here. It's a second game of the 2023 Marianas Cup between the men of Guam and the men of the CNMI, and apparently the volume of my computer.
Well, we won't let the volume keep playing, but Matua and the Blue Azuzus are going to battle it out tonight. And we had a pretty tough game in the first game there with the ladies. CNMI women pulled it out 5-1.
5-1 after taking a 3-0 lead at halftime and then pouring on a couple more, and they could have scored 8 easily.
Yep.
They probably could have scored 9. They missed on it over the crossbar in the first half, and 3 incredible opportunities. But you got to give it up to Byerly, the keeper for the Guam women.
Played
she
great.
was outstanding, but she didn't have a whole lot to work with. And we're going to have to see how this happens now. The men are about to come out. We're going to welcome the national teams from the CNMI and from Guam. And Guam got like an orange color uniform. Not expecting that.
They started doing that a while back. I don't understand their color scheme. I also didn't understand our color scheme with the dark blue. I always thought that was Guam's color. But, things change. I'm old. And we'll go with what we got now.
Yeah, well, I like the dark blue. I thought Guam's blue was a little bit more like the blue of like that blue plastic glass behind the seating area. Like I thought that was the Guam blue. And even look at their flag. It's very similar, right?
It looks like a plastic seat. You're right.
Well, the fans are back, that's for sure. As we get ready for the second game, the men got to go head-to-head out here on the field. And some familiar names on both sides of the ball. But the women sticking around to cheer on the men's team, and the fans. I wonder, though, is that drum set still there? It looks like it is.
I hope it's still there. That was a highlight from the first game. We got a full drum set up there in the stands, just banging away, making sure everybody can hear what's going on. We got drums on this side, too. We got drums all around here, Brad. It's a real musical concert.
Yeah, and the drums that are over to our left, we got some of our favorite Thai players out there. They offered us some questionable beverages that we'll get to maybe after the game.
Yeah, we got to do this game, but after that, we'll be around.
Well, folks, first we're going to do the anthems for Guam and the CNMI. This is the Guam hymn, if you're not familiar with it. Now the abbreviated CNMI anthem. Oh, look at these kiddos on the screen. I love it.
The national anthem of the Northern Mariana Islands.
My daughter's out there.
Yay.
Niece. All right, folks, we're ready for game 2 of the Marianas Cup. The first night, we just saw the women of the CNMI go 5-1 over the women of Guam. A surprising score, for sure. We'll see if we have the same kind of fireworks out here. I think this might be a closer game.
Yeah, I think so. We got some young guys out there, a lot of young faces. CNMI is led by a few older guys. We got Jaira Yobe out there, and Sunjun Tenorio are looking to be some of the leaders on this team. On the Guam side, we have the oldest player to ever play a game tonight. He's Jason Cunliffe. He played against us back in the day. He's been around for a hot minute. Look for some crafty play out of him and some of these younger Guam players.
Yeah, we played him in, oh my God, the aughts, right? They
Yeah.
call that the aughts. So the early 2000s, we ended up playing against that guy to a 1-1 draw here in Saipan. And that was like, he scored in like the last 30 seconds.
Yeah, I got some great stories about him. I'll save those for a little bit later in the broadcast as we get into it. But yeah, he pretty much single-handedly beat us in an EAFF game. It ended up being, I think it was 2 or 3 to 1. I think it was 3 to 1 final score, but I think he scored all 3 of those goals or made them happen. Kind of put us away after a Joe Miller score early.
And you know, he's a good player. He seems like a nice guy, but I hate his guts.
Yeah, I hear
Not really.
I hear he's a nice guy off the field. I've never experienced that. And there he is right there. He's got his hair all dyed. Hopefully he'll shake Jair's hand nicely there.
Looks like he found the gym.
Yeah.
He definitely
He probably knows a guy named Jim, I'm sure.
He definitely didn't have that kind of bulk when he played against us the first few go-rounds. But look at the CNMI coming out here, getting loose and ready to go cheer on to their fans. Between the pipes tonight for the NMI, you got Merrick Toves. And across the field, he'll be going up against Josiah Jones, the 2 goalkeepers for tonight. Guam looking like the Netherlands a little bit.
I wonder if they're going to try and play that sort of style of football. Excuse me.
Like a safety cone, like a pylon.
Yeah, no, in the past they have played similar styles. They used to play a very aggressive style, always playing the ball forward, never playing it backwards, always attacking. Really caused a lot of problems for some of the ragtag teams the CNMI was able to put out there in the past. I look for these teams to be a little bit more matched up, but I know that they're going to have some veteran leadership on the Guam side, and they're going to be pushing forward and trying to see what these younger guys on NMI have to offer out there.
Well, I'm excited to see what happens. You know, when you get I didn't think they were going to start with Cunliffe. I thought he was going to be one of those guys who would let these younger guys get the glory, but they're coming out here to play. They're coming out here to win.
Yeah, retire or die. That's what I always say, and I haven't died yet, so I'm not retired. But that's Cunliffe's motto, and he's sticking to it. He's a feisty competitor. If he was sitting on the bench, I know he'd be irate about it. So he's going to be out there giving it all he's got. I do look for him to get a sub maybe later in the game, depending on how things are going. But you're right, he is looking fit. I'm sure he's going to make some stuff happen for them.
Well, between the colorful hair and the colorful jerseys, it's a sea of excitement out here at the Koblerville pitch here in Saipan. Wait and see how all this stuff ends up happening up. Man, look at that guy. I don't even know that guy. He's number 22, but it looks like, again, some of the older guys on Guam's team, they're playing like right up in the middle, playing some of the
Jude Bischoff as number 22. He's one of their other elder statesmen. He wasn't around when we were playing, but he's no spring chicken. He's probably maybe one of the older players out here besides Cunliffe.
Well, it's been a great day of soccer so far. We'll see what those women set the bar pretty high.
Yep.
We'll see if the intensity looks a little more fierce out here. I mean, players are definitely bigger already.
Yep. Got Jair Yobe as the captain for the NMI team out there. He's definitely their most experienced player.
Well, there is our countdown. Hey, you can't do that. Excuse me. Hey, you can't do any of that in here. All right, the game is on and we are playing. And immediately sent out of bounds, and the NMI is going to get possession here. Going to be thrown in down the line, and the intensity is already here. Already get a push from behind on Yobe with Bischoff. Oh boy, this is going to be a spicy game already. We can see it right now. A lot of fire going on all over the place. Great move, and Guam is going to get the ball now.
Z off Z. So there's a Guam throw in.
Yep, that's going to be Paul, who's going to get it over to Glasscock, who immediately...
Glasscock was not able to settle that one.
No, that was right off his foot. This is going to be Z again. Nice throw going down. Sunjun gets it off his shoulder. Getting do-si-doed by his partner, Caleb Sablon.
Yep.
Getting a full handle.
Sunjun Tenorio is very familiar with that move. I taught it to him in men's league.
All right, well, grabbing the ball from NMI. Danielle Pablo. He's taking a look around. He's going to send it over the top.
What a ball.
Getting it in the air, and that's going to be out of bounds. That almost was an own goal.
It's going to be a corner. Wow,
Yeah.
that's a great ball by Pablo there.
That was an excellent ball. And now the CNMI is going to have their first chance with a corner here. And we are just in the beginning here. We just got started, baby. The action is intense.
The men are coming out firing. They didn't want to be left in the dust by the ladies.
All right. Whoa, got to get reset. Look at that bundle of guys waiting there in the middle. Getting spread out by our head referee. All right, here it comes. The served it up. Gonna be far. Sunjoon's over there. It's gonna be out past him. He's gonna try to trap it before it gets out of bounds. He does get it, but he gets mauled by Paul. Oh, the Glasscock.
Nice.
And that's gonna be a foul. So a set piece for the CNMI. See who's gonna line up and take it for him. It's gonna be Lubau. Nope. He's gonna get the tap. A couple of the NMI players gonna get down there. You got Marcus Toves is standing by. I can't see who the other guy is right now because of the angle.
I think that's Goto. I think.
Goto. All right, let's find out. Marcus running past it. Goto. And that's not going to go anywhere. And Guam is going to head it out of bounds. Is it going to be? Oh. What's this call?
All right, it's coming out. I guess Gyro went in a little too hot there. Is that what they're calling? It's in the middle of the field?
Yeah. And they are going to, NMI is going to retreat. And the ball goes back to Jones and the keeper, who's going to field it all the way across. Who's going to send it up for the streaking left back. NMI going to play it safe, kick it out of bounds. That's going to reset. Running after it is Donovan Moss. He picks it up. He's looking around. He's going to toss it in. Going to cross it. Cross the field to Z. Oh, geez. Nobody really fielded that one cleanly. A little battling going in there with Guam. Oh, good opportunity, but Brian Nakamine tried to take advantage of Z and did not pay off. Alrighty, the intensity here is wild. Oh, geez, and they're playing physical. Nakamine getting a little love from G. Gyra directing traffic out there as Paul throws it in. Great coverage there from Shimizu. But Bischoff gonna drop it all the way back to Buckwalter. Gonna kick it outside to the left back. Gonna move it over to the left mid. Guam's got the ball. That is Cunliffe. We talked about him a bunch. He's wearing the captain band. Coming back all the way. They're gonna try to send Nakamine. He's over there. They're calling him offsides. I think that's a questionable call.
So he was way back in the middle of the field when that ball was played and made the run to the outside. It was close, but hard to tell from this angle here.
Ever the diplomat, my partner in crime over here, unless we're talking about players he played against.
Yeah.
All right,
or if that was on me.
Merrick Toves, he's going to take the boot for the NMI, getting his first touch on the ball. And he sends it. It's fielded in between three Guam defenders. And they're going to start to bring it up. Nakamine was waiting for it, but it ended up bouncing off one of the NMI footballers. Bischoff is now telling his guys to move up. Telling his guys to focus. The ball is thrown in. And the NMI, geez, I'll tell you, Lubau just got a full body hold and got away with it. All right, they're getting settled now. They're going to have to move it around quickly, but they're going to pass back to their keeper. And he's going to have to get rid of it for a big one. And Z's going to try to touch it. No, too much for him. And that's going to bring up Kai Paul with the throw-in. It's going to be too long for his teammates. NMI just going to cannon it down the field. Guam ready for it.
Marcus wins it.
Oh, and a good touch on the field. He's still sprinting, and the ball is still good. That was not out. That was still on the line. It was a great look. And Navarez saved his bank, and that's all hustle. All hustle by the NMI. Guam transition game. They got the ball and they're looking to go, but it's slowed down a little bit here. They throw it in. Nice service back to the tosser. That's going to be back down the line. What? Somehow still in bounds as they're watching that. Whose throw is it? It is going to be Guam throw.
Oh, that's unfortunate. We were shielding that out of bounds, the NMI was.
Orange, you glad that it's their ball. Okay, whoa, there's a little nasty slide tackle. I thought for sure that might be something, but ref said no. All right, well, Paul's got the ball, pass it up to Nakamine, but no, Z's there. They're playing a little arm check game. Bischoff gets in there. They're going to call a little shenanigans there. It's going to be NMI ball.
16-on-16 action there. Interesting fact, it looks like Pablo borrowed his sister's cleats. They both had on
the pink ones?
Pink cleats.
That would be a great story. So far, the story tonight, intense football here in Koblerville, Saipan. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Here's the ball that's coming in, and it's got an opportunity, but it's fielded by Jones, who grabs a hold of it, telling everybody to settle down and push out. He's got this. He's taking a big windup. Oh, he's just going to roll it off harmlessly out to his fullback. And Guam coming in, but NMI coming in like a wrecking ball.
Yeah, making their presence known, not sitting back, not playing that normal NMI pack-it-in style of football. So that's great to see.
Well, oh, not one in the air by our fullback. Going to have to retreat back to the keeper. And that one's going to go into the stands, over the stands.
That's a free hot dog for everyone that he buys one for.
Going to knock over Cristiano's, but the ball is back in play because they do not mess around in this level of football, folks. Going to be a pass out here to the side. No, they're going to drop it all the way back. Keeper really having a lot of work in this game so far, being an active part of the passing game. Oh, there's an opportunity from a slipped Guam defender. And
bad
Paul
clearance.
gets a bad touch. Oh, Bischoff running in for a little piece of something. Boy, I would have liked a collision there. All right, well, they're going to send it up, but a nicely fielded ball by Pablo. And Tovez, or Shimizu out here. Cody going to get it back to Tovez. Tovez taking a look around. He's going to fire it all the way to Z. Z's going to field it off his chest and send it up forward to Yobe, who's got the ball, looking around at his teammates. Pablo. Guam is definitely forcing. Sunju's got the ball. And he's going to send a streaking runner. That's Navarez. And he's running way wide with it. That's going to go out of bounds, harmless. Squandered opportunity for the NMI side, but it certainly looked exciting for a moment. Trey would have had that.
I probably would have had that.
Ball is back in play. Jones kicks it out right away. Keep a good look for that. Not wasting time on a big goal kick, just going for possession and doing it right. Paul's got the ball, looking at Nakamine. No, he's going to drop it back again to Sablon. Sablon back to Jones. Jones taking a look around, going to shoot it all the way over to the left side. And they're going to send it long, and Shimizu with the big boot to get it out of bounds. But Guam running for it. This game is so much faster. Can you believe it, folks?
Yeah, I don't anticipate this game slowing down. These guys are going to go full speed.
Well, I would think they would gas, but there's no gas. It is all gas, no brakes. All right, there's the far shot from Bischoff's going to go way high and far.
And the Bills are going to call him to see if they.
Oh, did you hear the heckling? We just got great heckling. That was not even a field goal.
Well,
I love our fans.
Better than me.
That is great fans. Well, they're able to enjoy different kind of beverages than we can up here in the press box, and more power to you guys. We'll see you in the parking lot after.
Yeah, enjoy those beverages for us.
All right, well, Tovez is out there. Ball is on the corner on the 6. He's going to send it. And let's see if they win it in the air. No, that's going to be Paul who wins that in the air. NMI, Pablo being swarmed immediately.
Oh.
And Bischoff coming through. You can look. You can see that they are putting heavy pressure on all of our fullbacks, trying to get our guys nervous.
Yep, that has been their strategy in the past.
Oh, and they're sending up to Nakamine, but Tovez is like, no. You're going to get Nakamine. And he's going to give that ball a ride. Will they win it in the air? Sunjun does, but... Oh, looking for a big collision there. And that ball is going to go out of bounds. It is going to be the CNMI ball as they move up the field. Trotting on over is Z. Z who's going to throw that in there. And it's going to be out of bounds again. We ended up getting some of that bar. Do we need to move the camera over a little bit? There we go. Looking down the line is Z. He's going to throw it into coverage. Sunju's trying to get some separation, but they are all over him in the box. And the NMI is going to get the ball again, just deeper and deeper throws. As the Thai drums go deeper and deeper. We're 12 minutes in, folks. Score is all tied up at 0-0. Guam's got the ball and they're transitioning. NMI is going to have to be quick on that. They're going to have to realize that right away. Oh, it looks like...
Glasscock gets stopped.
Oh,
that's
what
a bad
call.
tackle.
That was some cheap stuff. I'll tell you what, real men don't play like that.
From behind, sliding.
That's
he's
right.
Lucky. Glasscock's luckily he's not yellow after that one.
Well, his name's Glasscock, but I'll tell you what, he would find out if he had his glass jaw if he was playing against some real guys. And the game's already back on. And the NMI is moving around. 17. Got a nice defensive play by the Guamanians who are, oh, geez, some more sloppy play out there. People in a hurry instead of being skillful out here. A lot more skill in that last game.
Yeah, I would say that both of those other teams earlier today played a little more team ball, even though we were critiquing that. Right now, it's a little sloppy out there on both sides.
All right, well, it's going to go back to Tovez. Tovez is going to forward it up. Pablo is going to go past him, and Z is going to have to pick it up. And now Z is going to be forced a little bit by Takamine. Ball going off of a big touch by Cunliffe. Going all the way back over. Ooh, that was a little bit of a high kick. Going to drop all the way back to the keeper. Tovez is going to have to look around, see what he's got over there.
Oh, CNMI's got to get some possession here. We're just kicking some balls around, not really getting good possession. They're trying to open up the field there by dropping it back, but they're not really successful. Cleared out by Shimizu, it looks like. And Jair wins it in the midfield. He's taking it forward. He's playing a ball to, oh, it's a bit too far. Guam keeper made an odd decision and came out of the box, but he was able to step back in and pick it up, field it out to his left back. All right, here comes Guam down the field. Glasscock flicks it through to himself. He's, oh, good save there by Shimizu.
And G was there, and the ball's getting back already to number 5, getting it out there to Bischoff again. A nice through ball to Nakamine, who pauses, takes his time, and a nice save by Tovez.
Yeah, Merrick looks a little shaky back there. He's got to calm down, I think. He's just dropping a few of those, making a weird touch here or there. I know he's a great player back there, and he's going to come through that. Just got to get his nerves down. Here comes a big ball from him down the line.
And that's Paul. Paul is going to field that. And now it's picked up by another. The Sunju trying to find it, but I'll tell you, these Guam guys are closing in a hurry. They are swarming out there. It almost looks like there's more than 11 of them. NMI trying to get through. Sunju with the smoke. Oh, he's taken down, and that's going to be a card.
That's a card.
That's going to be a card.
Honestly, it could be a red. That was the last defender. I am unsure what Davey's going to do there. I'm guessing he's going to go the safe route and just issue it. Did he even pull out a yellow?
He didn't even pull out a card, did he now? Is he reaching for something?
That was a pretty bad tackle.
We're looking for it.
Sunjun was pretty far.
There he is. He has the yellow
He has
out.
the yellow in his hand. All right. So, yeah, I think that was could have been a red, but Sunjun was fairly even with him. It was not 100% a red card, but, definitely a deserved yellow. Sunjun was going to goal there, and I bet he would have put that in the back of the net had he not been dragged down.
Oh, well, what a step. They were pretty close until he took that step and got past them, and then his defender just gave up on the play. He's like, hey, I can't do it. So we're going to see these guys get walked off here. And, not a very sportsman-like play.
Yeah.
But that's also what you do when you're a KG.
That's a strategy I've used with Sunjun quite a bit, and I will tell you it doesn't work very well.
Well, they're trying to come up with a strategy here. I don't know why they just don't set it up for, like, a legit kick. Like, why is that even a thing? Oh, a low ball. Do you think that was the intent to go?
I think he was trying to hit it low, but I don't think he was trying to hit it like that.
Yeah, it seems like he topped the ball, but hey, what are you going to do? There's a great opportunity for them to do it, and that's what they got. And now they're going to walk it back out. Paul gets the ball back. Bischoff off his toe. Pablo runs in there. We're mentioning their names quite a bit tonight. Bischoff coming in kind of heavy. And, boy, I'll tell you, Goto's getting himself in the right place. And Jones has the ball, and he's going to work it out to his players out there. It looks like they keep going out to Buckwalter. A lot of that action going out tonight. Over and over and over out to the left-hand side for the Team Guam. Oh, a little push off for nothing out there in the midfield away from the ball. Cunliffe going to send Nakamine. If they let it through, they do not because G is there. And that one is probably going to be a corner.
Oh.
Wow.
What a save by Merrick
That
to
was
stop that corner.
incredible. What a move. To save that ball from being a corner. Well, this sloppy ball might cost them.
Lobo's got to take a better first touch there and bring it across his body.
Ooh,
Another slide from behind by Glasscock. That's his second one of the night.
Well, maybe I know which academy they trained in. All right, well, that's going to drop all the way out there. Looks like Manabusen is going to send it up. G's going to be there with the head in the right place. There's
Shot.
the boot. And Tobes in the place to be all night between the pipes here as we're about 18 minutes through, folks. And finally, see how they're putting some pressure on.
That's a great ball by
That
Merrick.
was a nice touch by Z. A nice one by Sunju, who's going to probably drop it back off. No, he's going to try to send it all the way over. No, he's going to call him off sides, and that's a rough call.
That seems unlikely based on where everyone else was on that play. But
I'm watching the replay right now, and you know what? Their center defender creeped up on the play.
Oh! Wow.
That was not a great shot with the left.
Jerry's got to step that finish up. He has a history of missing goals in important games. In Nepal, he missed a goal. But hopefully he can pull it together and get something on the net here.
Well, he is a leader, and he learns from his mistakes, and he bounces back. I'm looking forward to seeing what he's got for the rest of the game. Guam's not too worried about it. They're worried about moving up, and that's Sablon, who's working it back over to Buckwalter. Oh, and there's a Guam player down in the middle of the field, and they're still going to keep playing. And there's a great battle going on. Oh, that's an absolute tackle. Why are you running in? Don't do it, Manabusen. I'll tell you what, that guy's got to get a red card and get out of that game. That's at very least a card, but he tackled him from behind. Not a slide tackle. I'm telling you,
that's a football
Lawrence
tackle there.
Taylor is out here telling him how jealous he is. What color is he pulling out? It's got to be red. It's got to be red. It can't be yellow.
It's yellow.
Oh, my goodness. I think the official just doesn't want to make it look like there's an advantage, but that was a red card all day. There was nothing maybe about that one. That is a red card.
Not involved in the play. The ball was there, but it had nothing to do with the soccer game at hand. That's the kind of play that makes Brad and I jealous we're not down there, because we could take care of stuff like that.
Sean Evans will teach you a little bit about soccer. Tackling someone from behind like that is not a tackle, buddy. You can't jump on somebody's back as you're running out of bounds. You won't even see that in the U6s. You're not even going to see it in FIFA. That's all right, but it's a great action. And now they're going to tend to the injured player out there. And hopefully he's okay, because he hasn't moved there for a while.
He wasn't involved in a soccer play that I saw. He kind of laid down as they were moving the ball through the middle there. They had the advantage, so they kept playing, didn't kick it out of bounds, but something went wrong there. It's too early for a cramp, really, so you hope he's okay down there. They're going to sub him out right away.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I know you don't want to get out. I mean, you train for this. Manabusen's been training for weeks and weeks and weeks and months to try and get ready for this kind of game. You want to represent your country, you want to represent your territory, you want to represent your island, you want to represent your flag, whatever it is. And then to have something like that happen that early into the game, it's kind of tough. Yep.
Well, it's unfortunate we had Andrea already. Hopefully we'll keep this game in check and won't have any more of those, and the guys will get to play it out.
All right. Well, we're going to be back into it. Here we are with the new guy on the field for Guam. Here we go. All right, here we go. Going up for it high. And they're back at it. G's got the ball in the middle, and they are battling out there. And it is good. And they're going to move it outside. Bischoff has got a leg. Oh! Not great contact on that one, but we've seen his boot before.
Yeah, Bischoff with a little cookie shot there. Nothing to send home about.
All right, well, Toves got the ball. I think he probably got lucky because I think he's got Bischoff's got a lot more in the tank that he could have uncorked on that one. All right, well, it's going to be a high ball going down. It looks like Paul got a head on it. And running down for it is the CNMI with the chance to cross it over. Save.
All right.
And Z and Nakamine going to battle for it. Nakamine got the better of it. Glasscock turned around. Oh, nice stop. Not a handball.
Shimizu got that one nicely.
Oh.
That's a little trip. That was a nice turn by Jairo. Sneaky move there. He's a veteran, knows when those guys are going to overcommit, and just spun out of it. The guy couldn't do anything but tap his ankle, drop him to the ground.
Well, the action is fierce tonight. I'll tell you what, the women set the bar really high in that first game, and now seeing what they got out here, man, it's absolutely wild. The guys are playing at such a higher pace. It's great to see. All right. That was a nice boot set over by Pablo. Sunjun there, and he just...
Sunjun doesn't really have time to take a touch on that if he's going to shoot. They had 4 defenders back. Not a bad idea. He's just got to connect on that, put it on frame.
All right, well, Jones has got the ball now, and he's going to kick it out to the left again, as he's been doing over and over to Buckwalter, his target of choice out there. Buckwalter getting the ball again from Sablon this time. Taking a look around, going to come back to Sablon. And he's going to send it for Nakamine, who's going to be running with Pablo for the ball. Oh, he gets past him. Let's see what happens here. It's dangerous. Oh, no! Just as the fireworks go off in Culverville, Guam takes the lead 1-0 off of some great opportunities. A great run by Nakamine, who's been knocking on the door on the right-hand side for most of the first half so far.
Wow, that was some rough defending on the backside there. Nakamine was able to beat Pablo to the line and then just slide it across for the finish.
Well, Curtis Harmon. You think he's from Harmon?
Might be.
All right, gotta get back. The fans are undeterred by that one, and they're still going for it. And that's gonna be Navarez, who's running out there. He's another slide tackle. This stuff is getting deep. That's Lubao. Ball gets out of there. But a great start for Guam. They've been swarming all over the fullbacks, and they've been taking some deep shots, and that finally paid off. All right, well, Buckwalter's going to get it back over to Sablon. They're settling it down a little bit. All of a sudden, the crowd got quiet. Brief scare with Yobe. And that's going to be Goto pursuing over there. Yobe just running around in the middle. Sunjun is tying his shoe, it looks like. It might have fallen off. That's an opportunity with Paul, who's got the ball, dancing around in the middle. Finds the open man, who's going to drop it back to Bischoff. He's going to kick it outside again, and that one's going to go a little bit further than they planned, but Cunliffe gets the ball. Goes out to the left-hand side. Looks like Manabusan battling again with Navarez. And they're going to call it foul. call on Navarez, and that's going to be Guam ball for a nice set piece.
Yeah, Navarro's got to keep his temperature in check there. Can't give up a set piece there. No real reason. They're going away from goal. It's just kind of hand fighting. The Guam player gets called for a little push there.
All right, well, Cunliffe's out there with Bischoff. I mean, I think you're going to go with Cunliffe.
Yep, Cunliffe's a veteran. I've seen him place some pretty nice balls right around walls, right into the net. So let's see if he can do that here. He's a bit far out for a straight shot, but he still has the leg to do it, I think.
All right, well, let's see. It is going to be Cunliffe, and he's just going to pop it. No arc, just right into the defenders. Cunliffe gets it again. Nice grab by Lubau, still fighting for it. Boy, you can see the youth and inexperience a little bit, but you got the spirit. But I'll tell you, it's amazing. Some of the NMI guys are using their arms more than their feet over there.
Yep. Cunliffe was able to get around 2 or 3 NMI players there, but he definitely looked a little winded afterwards.
All right, well, it's going to be kicked out to Manabusin, going to be dropped back in there. Number 4 who came into the game, which is Suzuki. And they're going to keep battling all game long, and the NMI is going to have to keep that up if they have any chance in this one. Down 1-0.
Yep, the NMI just got to keep their heads up. They're not playing bad, they're playing good. They just had a few little miscues there on that goal, but overall they're playing all right. Merrick pops it out there.
And he's being pursued from behind. Buckwalter seems to be there every time they need him to Bischoff. Nice touch by Pablo, who playing a pretty great game so far. And
Marcus bringing it back.
Bringing it back in. Bischoff, give him pursuit. What has he got for a little shove from behind? Denies Curtis Harmon on that one. Harmon was smelling blood.
Akira's got to play better defense on that outside wing. That's the guy who scored last time, and he was wide open again. Akira's not marking him out there.
Well, Harmon is looking strong. That's Goto who's going to send it up. And there's Navarez. Sablon just pops it up, and it just keeps rolling forward, and that one's going to stay in there by some nice positioning. Work it over to Yobe. Yobe's got nothing. He finds Sunjun, though. Manabusin or Sablon getting in there at the end. And it's going to be CNMI ball.
Looks like
There's a throw in from Z. Popped up in the air. Yobe ends up heading it over to Bischoff. And now you can see that now that we're about 30 minutes in, the pace, some of the players starting to fall off a little bit. The intensity's still there, but some of those pregame jitters are gone now. As now the ball gets all the way back to the keeper, and the keeper doesn't have a lot of time to hang out because the Guam guys are still hungry.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure from Glasscock up front there on those balls played back to the keeper.
All right, they're working again. Sablon popping it up. Bischoff. Pablo gets in there and gets it from him. Yobe's going to get it out there. Tobez got it to Sunjun. Sunjun's going to try and get a through ball. Oh, great defensive leg there by Buckwalter. Guy just seems to be in the right place every time. Oh, Bischoff looked to make a great play on that one. Just couldn't find the handle. That's going to be Paul who gets the ball. It's going wide again. And is that Harmon? It is Harmon. Harmon just keeps getting free.
Merrick's making a play
out of the way to kick that out. Great hustle by the keeper who now has to get in place. But what's going on with his right back?
Yeah, we got to have an update on what's going on out there in right back. Harmon seems to be by himself a lot. That doesn't seem to be good for the NMI if they want to stay in this game.
Well, I wonder if they're going to be changing somebody out. I mean, if that's their best option. Oh, that looked off the elbow, and you can see him pull it back. He's like, oh, that's the number one way you end up getting pegged, right? If it's close. If you make it look like, oh, I didn't mean to hit it.
If you look guilty, you'll get called for the foul or the handball or whatever it may be. So never look guilty, and you'll be all right.
All right, well, keeper's moving his way up, and everybody has backtracking into Guam territory. It seems the only way that we've been able to do it so far. Couple of opportunities, but Man, I'll tell you, every time our fullbacks, the ball gets in that area, it seems like there's just a couple of the guys from Guam all over him. And that one is a nice boot down the right-hand side. Navarez is down there trying to get it. Not getting it. Lubao. Navarez. Jove. Trying to get a through ball to Navarez, who's got the speed. Who keeps it? No, he does not keep it in. His sliding effort ends up in vain. But I think the big weapon that you're thinking is going to be number 10 for the boys in blue. And he's had an opportunity, got taken down from behind.
He's looks like he's trying to do a little facilitating out there and not be the #1 striker, but that's all right. You know, if people are keying in on him and he's passing off, they might be able to make something happen with one of those other younger guys.
Well, that one went off of Harmon. He didn't have it. So we're going to have to see. The CNMI can try to rebound here with only just a few minutes left. We got about less than 15 minutes to play here in the first half. NMI down 1-0. Pablo getting it out to Z. Nakamine being right there, starting to show a little pursuit. Pablo going to kick it back to his keeper. And this is the most time he's had with the ball in a while. Again, the guys they were swarming all over him early in the game. And now he's got a little room to move. Yeah, a little bit of a lull. You can feel the energy drop a little bit. Pablo's going to send it forward, and he's got a man. Goto's right there. Is he going to send it over? He does. Here comes Z. Does he have a left foot? We're going to find out. No, he doesn't, because he tries to bring it back around to the right. There's Jove. He's going to have a chance, and that one's going to be on the ground, easily stopped by Jones.
Jaira has a pretty nice shot from out there. He wasn't able to make good contact on that one. Kind of dribbled it in towards the keeper there. But
I'm not a lawyer, Trey. I don't know if it's a criminal offense to not take it with your left foot when you have that opportunity. What do you think?
I think you got to take it with your left foot there. Maybe he couldn't see that second defender right behind him that we could, but that cutback was probably ill-advised.
Yes. All right. Well, it's going to get worked back to Pablo, and Guam's still out there, happy with this lead so far, but they just keep pushing. But it looks like, again, some of the there's a good send for Sunjin, but it's going to be way too far. Oh, headed by Jones.
Jones has been a really aggressive keeper out there. That's the second play he's made across the line there. Something the NMI could look to take advantage of later.
You know, both of these keepers are being outstanding, like getting out and getting involved in the play.
Being very active, being very aggressive on their keeping duties.
All right, well, NMI is going to throw it in. And there's a shot going to be popped up for a whole lot of nothing.
Yep. If you're going to get back in this game, you probably have to put the shots on the goal. So,
well,
little known fact.
If we don't get any added time, we got about 10 minutes left here. And it's been going by pretty quick. It's a fast half.
Yeah.
Exciting half.
A lot of stuff happening out there. Everybody's getting stuck in.
Well, Jones went to Sablon and send it over to Buckwalter. Goto giving chase. Going to send it down. Nice boot. All the way down to Harmon. No, not that far. But they're battling out for it on the side. Shimizu. He's calling that it's a CNMI ball. The ref agrees.
Looks like Akira is going to come over and take that.
He hasn't taken a lot so far, except for a beating from Harmon. All right. And they're battling for it. Bischoff's going to try to get it in the middle. Sunju's dropping back and run out for Jove. And pursued by two of the Guamanians. He's going to come back to Pablo. Pablo is sure-footed fullback so far tonight.
A little short on that ball.
Fielded by Buckwalter. Going to go out to Cunliffe. Cunliffe going to go out to Manabusen. Manabusen works it up. Harmon sprinted for it with Akira. It's going to make its way all the way back to Tovez, who's going to send it up to Z. Z's going to keep it in play. Pursued by Bischoff. Oh, not a great ball. Going to be picked up by Paul. Nakamine. Nice one touch over to Paul, but Paul couldn't get it. He ended up tracking it down now. Bischoff back to Paul. Back to Nakamine. Bischoff a little slow getting up over here off camera to the left, but he's up now. And broken up by the NMI in the middle. Cunliffe running after it. He can see a streak in Manabusen, but he's not giving it to him. He's going to drop it back to Buckwalter, who has a great leg sending it down there. He's going to be picked up by the keeper.
Nice ball. Nobody ran onto it, though.
And surprising, no pressure with less than 10 minutes in the half.
Tobes is taking his time setting this up. You know, don't want to make any mistakes back there, but you also don't want to take too much time.
All right. Well, Lubau is going to drop it up to Liobe, who's going to drop it back to Pablo.
Pablo's got plenty of time. Nobody's pressuring him down there.
Not at all. And that was not the case for the first 40 minutes or so of this game. And again, you could just feel all dropped so far. Still getting some hustle out there. There's Glasscock sprinting it out there. Getting it out to Akira, getting it back out to Shimizu. Shimizu to Navarez. Navarez looking to see if they can put something together here. Shimizu right there, and they're going to give it away. Sablon's there to break it up. Picked up by Buckwalter, who's going to get it back to Jones. And Tovis is going to run in for it, but Jones is going to send it to Nakamine, who's going to head it. Is it going to make it out of bounds? It is. Yobe is going to pick up the ball. The captain for the NMI. He's going to throw it back to Pablo. They're on defense. Merrick way out of the box, looking to get into the play. And Lubau looking around, going to get it back to his keeper. Keeper going to send it low to Yobe, but no, it's picked up by Bischoff, who gets it to Nakamine, who's getting in a little scrum there. Suzuki and Yobe. Suzuki getting the worst of it, but
Yobe was a little behind him there, kind of pushed him down as he was going for the ball.
You don't see that from Yobe too much.
No, he normally gets pushed down.
Yes, he is the recipient.
Maybe that's just when we play him.
All right, well, it's going to go back to Buckwalter now. He's looking over at Sablon. He's going to roll him the ball. Got an opportunity. Paul's open over here, but they're going to go way deep to Harmon. Harmon going to get over Suzuki. Suzuki looking around. Navarez getting back into play, and now that one's going to roll out of bounds, and it is going to be Guam ball. Nakamine down there. He's going to throw it to Paul right away. He's going to have a little trouble with it. Oh, no. Tries to forward it off, goes off of Tovez's leg and out, and that is going to be Guam's throw. They get it out there to Sablon. Where's he going to go with it? He's going back. NMI anticipated, but Buckwalter said no problem. I got my man Manabusen out there. He runs it over to the middle, gets it over to Cunliffe, takes a look. He wants a shot, and he's signing it up. And no, he feeds Nakamine. That ball, is it going to get out of bounds? It does. Just a little too far for the streaking Nakamine. Oh, no, who is down? That is that Manabusen?
That's Manabusen over there.
Looks like Moss. Sorry, Donovan Moss.
Oh, yep, that's Donovan Moss. Cunliffe was chatting up Nakamine on that one, telling him how he wanted that run so he could be faster to get to that ball that he played too far for him.
You know, I think, really, I think Cunliffe on that one was looking to be more of a distributor, but I thought the way he was running up, he was going to uncork it.
He wanted to uncork it, I think, but he thought, I probably had a better chance if I play this nice through ball here. Just a little too much pace. Nakamine's fast, but not that fast.
All right, well, we're at the just about 40 minutes. We got a sub coming out here. All right, well, they took a little bit of a break in the action there
some hydration over there, not the fun kind.
Not the kind that these drummers to our left are refueling with. Anyway, Pablo jogging his way up. Kind of shocked. What do I do here? Nobody's running after me. Yep. I'm just going to give it back to you, keeper.
Yeah, Glasscock was just preventing the swing, but they were letting him bring it up the field, but they played it back to Merrick to get that swing taken care of.
All right, well, that's going to be a big boot. That's going to be offsides. No, that one they don't call offsides.
That was go-to. He came from the middle.
Well, it looked like he was at the point the ball was launched. I thought that he was beyond the guys, but whatever, it's not going to work. So going out for it is Toves. Got two NMI footballers out there in the corner. Are they going to feign a short kick?
Two out there with him.
Yeah, here it comes. Oh, that's a nice ball. There goes Sunju. Oh, and he hits it too high. but you can see him size it up and everything. He just got underneath it.
If you're Guam, I don't know how you let Sunjun get that open on the back post there. That was a really great ball. Sunjun's got to learn how to finish that one day. He will. Hopefully it's today, but maybe he'll figure that out in the second half.
Well, you know, he's a good ball player, and he's the tallest, and he's got the brightest hair. You think you're going to notice him, but he got through unscathed, and now he's putting some pressure on, and maybe that's what they ended up needing to do. But Buck Walter usually has a sure leg coming out of the backfield, and it's usually right on target, and that's what happened again. NMI going to have to reset here, working it through the back. It's going to make its way over to Pablo again. Pablo playing probably one of the better games I've ever seen him play.
Yep.
And look at Goto.
Oh,
see, now they're calling that one off. I don't know. At the point when he launched it, I didn't see that. But
yeah, I wasn't looking down there right when he played it, but the way that he got to that ball looked like it would have been hard for him to be offsides on that one. But who knows?
Well, it didn't look like he was particularly much faster than the other guy, so maybe that's what it was. I don't know.
Davey's chatting it up down there with Jones, telling him what he saw.
Well, about 3 minutes left here in the first half. Guam came out on fire.
Pushing the pace, really pressuring the back line of the CNMI. It's kind of calmed down a little bit here after they got up a goal, but that might have been their strategy. Press for 15, 20 minutes and then take your foot off the gas just a little bit.
Well, they pressed for about 30. They pressed for 30. And then that's when it started slowing down a little bit. Buck Walter with the ball, trying for an easy pass, and gets broken up by Lubao, getting over by Yobe, picked up by Sunjun. Sunjun's going to send it through Buck Walter's legs, and Jones is going to be there to pick it up. Yobe just leaving it for Sunjun. Everyone's letting Sunjun do what Sunjun does. Nakamine going to get the ball from Cunliffe on a nice pass. Heads up. Oh, geez. Whole lot of heel action. Cunliffe going to bring it back nice and easy. Maybe this is his shot here. We're looking forward.
He's still on the side.
Nobody's stabbing. And a nice get that out of here from Lubao.
Yeah, he's definitely looking to be more of a distributor here. You can't let him cork those because he will put them in the back of the net, but I think his first option looks like he was trying to slip somebody through for an easy goal.
Well, and let's see what they end up doing on this throw in here. Just a little bit of time left. Nakamine run for it. He does get a great possession. Going to give it to Bischoff, right? No, he's not. He's going to dish it all the way back to Paul, to Bischoff. Back into traffic. And Nakamine is going to get it again. Bischoff was calling for it. He's not going to get it because Nakamine is going to kick it all the way to the other side of the field. And Guam's going to start checking back. All right, well, back on. NMI's got the ball, and all of a sudden, Guam's feeling a little feisty again. Tovez with the ball. Pablo with it. Going to have to move quicker. Quick passes. Quick passes. And they're doing it. Zuki moving it up. In the bars. Lubao going up to Goto, who's running for it, but Jones is out there. Oh, not the best pass that we've seen from Buck Walter. That was that only bad boot that I saw from him all day. Every other touch he had was great. Here's Bischoff running in. Nice touch on the foot of Cunliffe, who's going to swing it outside. Manabusen. Glasgow. And going to bring it back up here to Tovez, keeping it inside to Yobe. Yobe looking around, waiting for someone to run for it. Navarez is like, I'm running all game. 2 minutes of added time. Oh, and that's a little trip up there. Navarez
got clipped from behind there. Sunjun sets it down early, looks to see if he had anything. Gets a real setup here.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm sure he's going to be fine. Maybe he's got a little bit of a cramp, and maybe there's a little drama going on there. But I'll tell you, some of the NMI guys, especially on the right side of the field, playing real scrappy.
Yep.
They probably got some skills for sure, but they're just throwing everything they got at them. Maybe a little out of control.
Mm-hmm.
but they're just that's all they got.
That's something that when you start playing at this level, you gotta dial that stuff back a little bit. You want to try as hard as you can, but if you're throwing yourself out there kind of in awkward positions, a lot of times you're just going to get beat by skilled players just going to touch the ball around you.
Yeah, a lot of arms. I mean, I'm just seeing a lot of arm work out there, and that's not helping them. All right, well, got Lubao and Tobas hanging out by the ball. I don't know why they waste any time playing anything cute. They got less than 2 minutes left with stoppage time. You might as well just do it.
Here goes Pablo's going to hit it now, looks like. Oh, no, Tobes.
All right, well, Navarez still going to go for it. Sprint to the corner. We're going to see more of that scrappy stuff out there. Yeah, and they're going to call it again. See, I mean, that's what you're going to get. By the way, was that even a good ball, that set piece?
No.
No, I mean, like, I don't understand the thinking on that. Doesn't make any sense. You got an opportunity to have a really good shot. That was not it.
No. And, I mean, there's something to be said for having two folks behind the ball, feign one kick to set up something else. But so far, the NMI have not been able to use those to their advantage. Both of their feigns have not really done much.
All right. Well, Cutler's got the ball in the middle. The Diobe, there's Sunjun. Oh. Going to be a whistle on that one, but it really looked unfortunate.
Yeah.
It just looked like a victim. That was not intentional or anything.
That was a little bit of a veteran move from Sunjun. Nice to see that against the actual veteran who he just stepped in front of him close enough to the ball that he knew Cunliffe was probably going to run into him. Took the dive or the hit, whichever one it was, and got the foul called for him. So he's got a real opportunity, maybe 30-so yards out.
Well, hopefully he's gotten target this time around. None of that cutesy stuff. It makes no sense to me. This stuff looks like Little League kind of stuff.
I mean, when it works, it works. One of the reasons you do it is if you're going to play that low ball, I think that's what they were trying to do last time, is you get that wall to jump and then immediately play that low ball while they're up in the air and or they're landing and they're not quite where they need to be. That, not really so great.
Yeah. Yep. That's the end of the half, folks. It's going to be 1-0 for Guam in the first half, and that was some great action. It was nonstop, I think, the first 30 minutes. I don't even think we got to breathe.
Yeah, and I remember that from some of those games, just nonstop. Like, you know, it's high-level stuff. People are out there to win. They're not going to take a break in the middle of the half. They're just going to keep running it down your throat, trying to get in there and steal the ball, win the game for their team.
Well, after all that energy, after all that adrenaline burns off, then it just comes to skill and KG veteranness, if you will, the experience.
The old KG veteranness.
Yes, hashtag KG veteranness.
Yes.
But definitely you can see where the experience came out there after everybody started gassing out, right? I mean, not gassing out, but not having the same amount of pep that they had when they first came out on fire.
Yeah, and I think that's something that you were kind of hinting at as we went through there, right? Some of the NMI players looked like maybe they hadn't really been here before. They were playing with a lot of arms and a lot of things that don't necessarily win soccer games. Can help you out here or there. But Guam looks a lot more composed after the intensity calmed down.
Composed and again, they just look like they all have that experience. They all have that good touch. I mean, I've seen one bad ball by Buckwalter out there in the back, and Nakamine ends up getting better and better as the game goes on. I've only seen he had a couple of misfires at the beginning, but then after that, he just seems to be a very useful player out there for him.
Yeah, he's pretty dangerous over here on the right side. Just every person coming out of the midfield for Guam is actually looking to play a through ball to him. If you look, their first glance is to him. He's kind of their go-to guy down there. He's definitely got the pace to stretch that defense.
Well, we got some time to relax now. We got a 15-minute break before the second half resumes. We're still going to be here with you guys. You'll be able to see it along here with us. It's been great stuff so far. We got folks watching from all over the place. I want to say welcome to everybody who's here. If you're not here in the CNMI, or if you are here in the CNMI but you're not down here at the field, welcome to the broadcast. Hope you're enjoying it. We're having a blast being up here watching the opening night of the Marianas Cup. We're going to be here again on Saturday. The men are going to play first against Guam at, is it 5 p.m., I believe?
I think that one's at 5 p.m. They're really going to have to deal with some of that sun and sunset stuff that the ladies had to deal with today. It was a much hotter game at that time.
Yeah, and the angle. So whoever's going to end up having the goal down there where Guam played in the first half, that sun setting over here to our right is just going to be
right in your face.
That is an advantage for the other team, hands down. If you don't get the ball pick side, that's the side you want is over here.
Yep.
So then we got the women that'll be playing at 8:30 again on Saturday. So if you're not here, well, at least you're here with us digitally to watch this broadcast.
Yeah, so, I'm trying to think, what do you think NMI needs to really do to get back in this game?
Well, they need somebody to mark Harmon effectively.
Yep.
Because Harmon is killing it out there. He almost scored a couple more times out there.
He's had
one.
three solid opportunities where he was basically unmarked on the backside post. They got to get that squared away to make sure they're not giving up more goals. Other than that, their defense has been pretty solid. Even Nakamini is not. He's only had a couple of really good opportunities, but he's been tackled a lot. But he's a dangerous player. I would definitely watch out for him in the second half. On offense, I think I need to get a little more teamwork up top. Right, they got to pass it through the midfield and just kind of make some stuff happen. There were some highs and some lows there, but just kind of got to even it out and make it all, good enough.
Well, I hope they have that same intensity. I mean, the question is, will they have it when they come out in the second half, and how long is that going to last? A lot of times when you're just running on adrenaline, that stuff's going to run off. And you might have a little bit of a spark for 5-10 minutes. And I'll tell you, the CNMI had a few runs. And that's when they finally got composed, got themselves together, and did it. Just don't know what they're going to have here in the second half, if they're going to have that same umph at the beginning. They got to come hard at the beginning.
Yep.
What's up, buddy?
And that's something. Hey,
little guest appearance. Hey, so why don't you tell everybody who you are?
I'm Keone. I'm from SIS, Saipan. I recently got back from Japan.
Oh, wait. We don't have to talk about your Japan, but let's talk about the soccer. You're wearing the shirt. What were you ended up doing out here? How'd you get that shirt?
I was one of those people that were like way over there.
Would you call that like an escort?
An escort.
Did you walk out one of the players?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, yeah. Who was the player?
I was far. I think number 22 from Guam, I think.
Nice.
Who's number 22?
Jude Bischoff.
Jude Bischoff.
One of their best
really
guys.
Tall, lanky guy? Yeah, that's him. He is one of their better players.
I also, ever since I've gone to this baseball game from Japan, I don't have to clap anymore. Got this.
Nice.
That's why I mentioned it.
All right, well, we'll see you a little bit later. You enjoying the game, though? Are you watching it?
Yeah, the time passed by so quickly.
Yeah, it did. We're already done with one half.
It felt like 5 minutes.
You going to be volunteering in the second half also? Or in the next game on Saturday? For the walkouts?
Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I'll somehow get up from bed. Maybe I'll just lay down from bed. Maybe, maybe not. We have to see. Till next time, folks.
All right. Hey, be safe getting down there, okay? I know it's not easy. All right?
Let me just...
Yeah.
Bye.
All right. Love you, buddy. Be good.
See you, man.
Got a little guest appearance there from my buddy, my son. All right, so some good stuff there in the comments. CNMI needs to play short passing game. I think that's a pretty good point because Guam's doing it. But, when they're launching it, it's working.
Yeah. No, CNMI's had some good through balls on those long ones, but it hasn't been consistent, right? You had a few that were just kind of tiring out, Navarez over there and some other folks up top, and they weren't really opportunities. They're off over to the side, not a lot of support. The midfield's not getting up with them. So, yeah, I think bringing it through the midfield, getting a lot more people involved. Right now, the CNMI looks a little scared to play it through the very middle of the park there. So I don't know if, they're not confident in there or what the issue is or that's not their game plan. But, yeah, I think playing it through the middle should help them out a little bit in the second half.
Well, we're going to find out here in a little bit. We still got some time. We still got about 10 minutes before they get back going, but players are already excited about being out there. They're out there warming up.
Yeah, we got all the substitutes out there kicking the ball around, hoping they're going to get their number called here in the second half.
I know that life. I know that life. Come on, Coach. Can't you see that I'm the guy that should be in there?
Coach. I'm ready to play today. See, you can't get copyright infringement if you just do a really bad job of singing.
That's right. All right. Well, I feel like I haven't heard much of the drums.
No, the drums are still set up in the top stands there. One thing that I will notice to possibly why we haven't heard a lot of the Thai Lady drums is Baby Jack has not entered the game. He's a fan favorite over here in our neck of the woods under our tower of broadcasting. So if he gets subbed in later in the game, look for some loud stuff coming from this side of the field.
Well, all these guys who are out here on the sideline, so the CNMI, they still have 5 subs, right? They haven't taken anybody out yet?
Nope, they still have 5 subs.
So, wow, that's they got plenty of fresh legs out there that can go for it. I don't know, is there anybody out there aside from Baby Jack that you're looking to see out there?
Yeah, I think Baby Jack's going to be a great person to bring in to kind of help add to a little bit of the offensive power. We got some great offenders up there, though. Also, Dev Bakani has been really coming on in the men's league the last couple years. Younger, smaller player, but got great pace. Has some excellent shots, too. I saw him rip a few shots against us from 30-plus yards out and just made him look nice. Outside of that, we got a lot of the younger guys in there. We also could see Ronell O'Canada come in. He's a really stout defender in the back. But being down a goal, I don't expect to see him coming in.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I thought Dev would be great if he gets out there. The kid's young and fast, and he can run all day. All day.
Mm-hmm.
On the Guam side, they got a lot of younger guys, too, who are sitting there waiting to get in there. And you can see them out there warming up right now. And I think they're getting a lot of experience watching some of the older guys getting out there and running out, seeing that the competitive spirit of those guys who are out there who know what it means. This isn't just, some hangout after school or something like that.
Yep.
You're playing for your flag.
And it'll be interesting to see how both coaches treat the second half of this game. The women's game got out of hand a little early, so they were able to make a lot of substitutes, get some folks in, get some minutes. They even subbed a few people in and injury time at the end of the game just to get them a minute or two or a cap. At the 1-0 mark, I don't expect to see that on this men's side. There may be a few people who get in for 15, 20 minutes at the end who are kind of borderline starters just to see how they might do out there. But I'm not looking for a ton of subs that aren't like purpose-driven, right? Like bringing in Baby Jack to get some goal-scoring action or a Dev to put some pace out on a wing might be something that I would look for. But some of the other guys may not get their shot tonight. Might be something that we see next game.
I love it. We got Rapper Robbie. If I return the soccer ball, do I get a Marpac drink? It's not baseball, man. Not baseball. Oh, man. Nice. I thought that was about soccer stuff. It was not.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, one half is down, but the CNMI is down 1-0 to their counterparts from Guam, who are looking large and in charge after the first half. Really, really exciting stuff. It's been a while since we played against these kind of guys.
Yeah. So didn't do any of this over COVID, right? But I think there was one Marianas Cup, maybe 2019, right before COVID. But even before that, it had been pretty hit or miss. For a long time, Guam was really focused on their World Cup qualifying bids, and they did a pretty good job of that. But they weren't interested in playing Marianas Cup during that time frame. They were looking for some higher level games, and we couldn't work out the deal. So it was, I think there were 5 or 6 years we didn't play that game.
Brad Rosala.
Someone's paging Brad Rosala.
No.
I've been yelling his ear the whole time he's been down there.
No way. I love your shirt.
Where's yours, bitch?
Hey, I'm up here. I can't hear you.
Who is that?
That was one of the inaugural NMI team members of mine, Dale. Oh, wait. Alfred Dale Roberts.
Ah.
Yeah, I got to make sure if you're going to look him up on the stat sheets, look for Alfred Dale Roberts. You can also look for Ben Ross Wood.
Yeah, man. Calling some old school guys out there.
Well, the oldest. So I mean, like, think about it. Like we were talking about, like not doing the Marianas Cup for a while and COVID stuff. And I'll tell you what, these guys, Guam was way ahead of us, right? Their program is like 30 years older than us, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we started from really a scrappy ragtag bunch back in 2007. And it's just amazing that we're able to play so tight with these guys right now. But they got some real tough talent that are out there. And like Jason played some real high-end stuff. He played in some pretty good places. He got around.
Yep. Played professionally a little bit here and there, I think.
And we didn't really have that. You know, we had some really talented players who had some solid boots. So we had
some guys that, made it on their high school teams.
Yeah. Hey, I can tell you, I was just a hockey guy. I'm one of those guys who got scrapped in there as a hockey player. And geez,
that was
16 years ago.
That was the initial team, was just a lot of, are you good at sports? Would you like to learn a new sport?
Yes.
By the way, we're playing an international match next week. Let's go.
Pretty much. And that was it. My last ones were in November of 2012. Dude, that's like forever ago. I can't believe it. And, I'll tell you, all these guys from the CNMI, the best part about this, these are all guys who grew up here and played here, played in the system here. They grew up together from the program that they started in 2006 with Jerry Tan, getting together with the GFA, trying to make a program here and build a program here. And now look, we got this facility.
Facility's amazing.
All we did was envy, Guam for all of their stuff. We got lucky to be able to go there and play on their great pitch and really learn from them and everything. And then they helped pave the way for us to have stuff like this by getting into EAFF and getting into the AFC. And hopefully one day soon we'll end up getting in there with FIFA.
Yeah, that would be amazing. Really kind of bring this thing all home. A lot of work's been put into this, and it is nice to see that we don't have any ringers that we brought back from anywhere, anybody that didn't grow up here. A lot of the guys we used to have, but helped us through the program. But it's nice that we built something that's uniquely CNMI now.
Well, we are now playing. What's going on? We got a little false start. Yeah. Okay, a little hiccup. Glasgow's coming off on fire. He's bringing the intensity right from the beginning. And here we go. The NMI, we're going to get a treat because a lot of the action's been down here on the left-hand side of the field. Now we're going to see it from the CNMI. As the ball trickling all the way back. Tovez is going to go all the way back for it.
Glasscock finally made it over there to pressure the ball.
Yeah, what's going on here? Just get it out, kick it out. Okay, well, there you go. Or pick it up. Gonna roll it all the way over to Shimizu, who's gonna pop it up here to Akira. Oh, and look at the feistiness.
Akira played a spicy ball into the center defense there. He's got to play those sure-footedly or not play them at all.
Well, Suzuki just anticipated, stepped in, and is going for it. We can't play those hospital balls or we're never gonna get anywhere. Pablo directing traffic out there, but he's going to turn around and give it back to Tovez. Tovez getting some pressure from Glasscock. It seems like he's taking it way too casual. You're the last man back. Pablo running up with it. He wants to get rid of it, and it's a great run by Goto. Is it going to get over Jones? It does. Jones running over it. The ball's going to come over, and it's going to be outside. And
that's another time that Jones was outside of his box, kind of a little too aggressive there, and Goto almost made him pay for it. Had a tough angle on that one, though.
All right, well, here we go. Looks like we got a corner for the NMI. Are they just feigning like they're going to do the short stuff? Nakamine's in there, cross field. He's like, hey, let's go. What are you doing?
Let's see if they key in on Sunjun this time. Looks like Bischoff's marking him out there.
Well, that's a good move for Guam. All right. Well, they're threatening like a small ball. Oh, Jones went down. They're messing around over there by the net. It looked like it was a little bit of a embellishment.
Yep.
But it looks like everybody's going to be okay. But hey, if you can draw a foul, you try and draw a foul, apparently.
Lubal's a feisty player.
Oh, yeah. He's got his hands up.
Hands
like,
up,
hey,
dance
I'm not
up.
doing anything. I don't get that move. All right, it's in there. Sunjun was being marked by Bischoff. Bischoff knew it was coming, and he was all over it. And Sunjun just trying to ride it out, and he does. All right, Sunjun looking at, he doesn't want to throw it. He wants the ball to be thrown to him.
I was about to say, I'm not sure why he was holding on to that ball so long. Pick it up, see if anything's there. If nothing's there, hand it off to your throwing guy.
All right. Ball going to be popped down over here. Shimizu's running for it with Lubao. Lubau's coming back for it. Little back kick. Glasscock giving fight. Nakamine, not the best touch, but look at that. Just stuck
Great
the
touch by Jaira.
Diobe's toe like glue. And he's going to send it to Sunjun, but it's going to get through. It's not going to get to him. But Goto's running for it anyway. He's not giving anything up on it. Buckwalter gets it back to Jones. Jones is going to kick it up the middle. Fielded by Lubao. Lubao over to Tevez. Tevez going to pop it up for Sunjun. Sunjun has a chance, but he's going to get bumped off the ball.
Just a little bit off on the touch from Sunjun. He meant to bring the ball with him, and he kind of just played it forward slightly. Jones was able to fall on that one.
Well, it looked like some good defense by Moss over here. Jones got the ball. He's up and kicking it out to Sablon, who's going to pop it over to Buckwalter, who's looking at Moss. Moss is going to get it, and he's going to move it forward. Oh, and, well, he just kind of got, like, tackled by Akira. Can't imagine he's actually hurt on that. I hope he's not for sure. But that's Harmon, and Harmon's been giving him all kinds of trouble today. But it didn't look like it was that heavy of a collision.
Yep.
Try and look at his face and see what we got
Suzuki
from it.
patted him on the butt. It looked okay.
Now, it looks like the ref is going to give him a card after just watching him wrestle around. Usually the ref's going to make that call, right? He's going to make that call and come in right away. But he waited until after he saw him laying around. It wasn't very good.
No.
I'm not talking about the call. I'm saying the move by Akira was not very good.
It
looked pretty weak.
It was not a solid tackle. Not what you want to do out there. Akira's having a rough game. It's not to get his head out of it and try and move forward. Try and get us back in this game here.
All right, well, Guam is coming back with it again already. There's Paul going down with Nakamine. Nakamine going to pull it back again. He keeps doing it. All you have to do is stay with him. Oh, great defense by G. Wow, he did a great job of bodying him out and not letting him get it. That was a great victory, albeit a small one. So Telvez looking around. He's going to dish it out to Pablo.
I think Harmon was a little hurt on that play. He's still holding his back here.
Look at
Tovez making it through that back line. Oh.
He's going to circle back. Still threatening. He's got some help from Z. Z's going to cross it to nobody. Going to Moss, who saves it. Cunliffe and Yobe battling. Cunliffe showing that veteran prowess, but he throws his hands up like, what do you want me to do?
Little
dramatic.
Little dramatic. I mean, there was some scrapping going on, but I think Cunliffe was just tired of playing and wanted to take a break and play the ball from the foul.
Well, I mean, he's playing against such a smaller guy. I thought for sure he would just body him. Anyway, Tova's going to get the ball back, and he's going to kick it back out to Shimizu. Shimizu getting chased. And that's going to go out. Akira's going to go down there. It's going to be a Guam throw. Running in for it is Moss. And we're going to get this throw here down the left-hand side. Here's a throw from Moss coming in. Glasscock trying to get there. There it is. It's a big boot from Shimizu, but no. And then that's going to be Yobe just getting rid of it. Goto is going to be battling Buckwalter with it. Sunjun, does he get a touch? He does, but it's going to go off with the Guam player. It should be the CNMI throw, and it is. Goto is running over for it to try and get a good transition. Navarra's coming in there with him too. He's like, let me get it. He's like, no, why don't you throw it? And then he's like, no, Akira, why don't you throw it? Passing it down, trying to load up on the right-hand side here. The CNMI trying to turn this into an opportunity where they have come few and far between so far. Oh, it looked like a good touch, but it turns out to be a bad touch. That is the story of your autobiography.
Oh, Bishop with a great move there.
Yobe gets in there. Oh, and a nice little boot there by Shimizu. But now Harmon looking to do some damage. Gets it to Bischoff. Bischoff's going to pull it back, get it over to Cunliffe. Cunliffe's going to take a look around, get it over to Buckwalter. Buckwalter got to get it all the way over to Sablon. Sablon now looking outside. Where am I going to go with it? He's going to get it Oh, geez, and a little steal by Sunjun.
Sunjun.
There's a little boot's gonna go to nobody. It's gonna go to Buckwalter. And that's gonna come over to Moss. And Moss gonna take a look. He's not feeling any pressure. He did something nifty there. He's gonna come over to Harmon. Harmon's gonna get it back to Moss. No, it's gonna be taken by Tovez. Tovez over to Sunjun. Sunjun back for a through ball to Tovez. It's gonna be big, whatever it is, and it's gonna be a corner for the NMI.
All right, let's
Not
see if
trying
the
to-
NMI can make something of this opportunity.
Not trying to be cute on this one. Well, but Goto's coming in for it. He's just trying to pull a defender off, but doesn't it still just keep you a guy down?
Yeah,
Well-
theoretically, you're always going to be a guy down on a corner kick.
Yeah, so Lubau's mixing it up in there with the keeper. Sunju coming in with the header! And he, oh,
It's the post! Off the right post!
Oh, but he's still laying down, trying to get a call from the ref. It's not coming.
Yeah, well, we have possession. He's not going to call it until we give up possession.
Boy, that replay is gonna look hot, man. I'll tell you, he just missed.
Oh, he's got a cramp. All right, so he's cramping up in his leg there, his left leg. I thought the way he was holding his head, he might have hurt himself, but just trying to draw that PK, I think, after he got a little cramp.
Yep, I hear. Oh no, they're calling somebody out.
Oh, they're just calling the Hazel out to, or is that?
That's not Hazel.
Nope.
Looks like Martin.
Is that Martin?
No, I mean it probably isn't, but kind of looks like him. Let's see. Let's get a camera angle on him.
Oh, that's I forgot that guy's name, but I know who he is.
Okay, well that's
Good, perfect.
Thanks for the
Yeah.
the information.
That's the
there.
guy. He's
All
the
right.
physiotherapy for the men's team.
He's drinking some water while laying back. Lubau's like, yeah, I'm good. All right. You tell him, hey, if you can't do it, you got to get off the field. Oh, that look of agony on the face. I know that cramping feeling's awful. Oh, man. Just say no. Tell you, nutrition's a big part of this game. The young guys don't get it, the heat and all that other stuff. You got to take your supplements at halftime if you're going to be running 90. Take some salt tabs. Take some gel. Oh. Well, that's too bad. Well, hopefully he bounces back and gets in there. But they're playing hard right now. The NMI finally looking like they've got some life to them, but we're only about 10 minutes in the second half, and their big player, homegrown talent, trying to get back up and maybe walk it off a little bit. I can't imagine they're going to sub him out, but they are sending someone to get loose.
We got possibly one person up. Maybe that person's just fixing the water bottles. But yeah, I think they'd be willing to play without Sunjun for 5+ minutes just to see if they could get him back in.
Well, props to that sportsmanship, Buckwalter. Way to go out there
Yep.
and help that guy off the field.
I will say, if I was Mina, I might look to a Baby Jack to replace somebody like Sunjun up there. Somebody who can make some stuff happen, has a great boot. You know, I think Baby Jack doesn't win any of those headers that Sunjun's been winning up there on those corners. So
No. Well, and right now, who would you take him out for? Because you look at Baby Jack, he's listed as a striker. And you hope that you can keep Sunjun in there. That's why they haven't subbed him out already, right?
Oh yeah, no, I mean if Sunjun can't go, I think that's who you go with. I'm not sure if there's a spot for Baby Jack on the field right now. They're playing all right up top.
Oh, way to get in there, Z, to break that up from Nakamine. I'm looking at the trainer still out there working on Sunjun on the far end by the net. And Guam is going to make their way up. They're throwing the ball right now. What nice effort play there by Glass. Oh, geez, that was a nice slide. Here comes Yobe working his way up. Going to pass the ball back to Akira, who's going to get it back to Tovez. And they're just basically going to reset while they're down a man, figure out what's going on. Guam content to let that happen. Ball's going to go out. Bad first touch. And that's going to be picked up by Paul. Paul's just going to send it back harmlessly back to Tovez. And that's going to be Shimizu getting it back to Tovez again. Tovez going to go outside with it. Pablo, again, they're down a man while Sunjun, he is up and walking on the sidelines. We're going to see if he's going to be able to make it back. Ball is going to be out, and it's going to be a throw, and it's going to be Paul who throws it in. Paul's going to throw big, and that's a big run for Shimizu. Oh, not to be this time. Suzuki, I'm sorry. It was Suzuki, not Shimizu. Number 4 is Suzuki. Okay, well, the CNMI does have the ball. They're going to throw it down the field. It's going to be pass ball, and there's a little battle, little arm checking going on, and they're going to get Sablan on that one. Sablan and Goto were going at it a little bit too much. So it's going to be a CNMI ball, and they're going to let the fullbacks run up.
Does look like maybe Sunjun's coming back in. He is walking normally. Nobody's actually warming up. Mita is going over the X's and O's over there on the board for several of the substitutes for the NMI.
Well, Sunjun's grabbing himself a drink. All right. Well, it gets back to Pablo. Pablo's going to send it all the way over to Z. Z's going to probably send it over to... No, he doesn't because Nakamine takes it away from him because of hustle. Harmon's got the ball. He's the one who scored the goal earlier tonight. Cunliffe's got the ball. He's going to get over to Bischoff. Bischoff is going to start feeding it up to Suzuki. Back to Bischoff. And the NMI breaks it up. Yobe, the captain, he's got the ball. And they're going to try to turn it and try to make something happen, but instead they give it back, and Guam is going to reset. Cunliffe back there, going to dish it back to Buck Walter. Buck Walter is going to look off to Sablan and try to reset again. He's dancing around a little bit. Back to Cunliffe. And no pressure. He's going to send it up for Harmon. And Harmon being defended closely this time by Akira.
Nice recovery by Akira there. Making sure he's kept himself between the ball. Let Merrick make that play there. That was a great defense by Akira there.
And Tova is going to give it a ride over the midfield stripe to Sunjun, who's back in the game. Buckwalter got the ball, going to get it out there to Paul, who's being challenged by Tova.
Sunjun's holding his head. I don't know if he hit his head on that other ball. He did grab his head initially when he went down, but he just grabbed his head there. Not sure if he's feeling 100%, but he's in there. Yeah.
Might be, I mean, if he's cramping already, too. Yeah, I see him grabbing his head again in the back.
Yep.
All right, long ball to Nakamine, who got a good touch on it, but he's not giving up on it. Him and Z. Oh, look at that burst of speed around the corner, and he's going to be able to send it. Oh, Tovas! A diving snag. What a great move. But, man, Nakamine, just when you think the ball's going out of bounds, this guy's got a burst.
Yeah, he's a speedster down there. I am happy to not have to mark him. Nice cutback.
Wow, that was nice. The fans approve of that, too. Sunjun with the ball. He's going to dish it back over to Yobe. Great ball. What's he going to do with it? He's going to send it out to Navarez. No, he's going to try a through ball to Goto. And it did not work. Harmon going to kick it back to Moss, to Buckwalter. But Yobe, all hustle right now. NMI threatening because of all their hustle. It's a scrappy swap there, but now it's going to come back to Bischoff, and he's going to try to bring some composure back to this game. Cunliffe right there. Again, he's going to dish it off to Lubao. Lubao gets it back over to Navarez, and Cunliffe says, let's just get it out of here. All right, well, trying to settle it down. What we got going on, we got a substitute, got some players coming in. All right, well, G has seen all the action he's going to see for the NMI. He's going to be replaced by Austria, not the country. Anthony Austria.
Nakamine went out for Guam, and he's being replaced by
wow, that's a
Samuel
shocker.
Stinson. Yeah, maybe he's a little tired there, but he's been having a great game. Still one of the most dangerous parts of the Guam offense over there.
So I have a theory, and I don't think that they're pulling him off because he's spent. I think maybe give him a little fresh legs, but try to keep him a little bit fresh for game 2 on Saturday.
Yep. So we got Samuel Stinson in. He's also listed as a forward.
All right, well, you got the captains marking each other over here.
It's always something you like to see in a game. 2 of the leaders of each team going at it.
Sunjun coming off, and Lubao's coming off.
Yep. All right, so we're getting...
We got like a whole bunch of new players coming in. Anthony Austria is coming in. Is that Baby Jack coming in? He is. Out there in the back. And then over here, you've got Leland De Leon Guerrero.
Yep. Leland's in.
Baby Jack, Tanapon Unsa. So he looks like he's playing outside to the right.
Yep.
And the CNMI are going to try to threaten a little bit here with some fresher legs. Nice header by Suzuki. Glasscock got it, tried to get fancy with it, didn't work. Oh, Yobe with a nice move, but it didn't work either. We'll see your nice move, and I'll raise you my nice move.
Oh,
and
bad
a missed
ball
ball
there.
by Shimizu. Almost cost the CNMI, but a great ball by Yobe, who's got it over for an opportunity. Header by Gomez, the shot by Koto, no. Can't get a handle on it, and he's getting raped over there in the corner. He's ripping off his shirt. Hey, there's a lot of hands. There's not going to be anything serious about that, but it is going to be a call, and they're calling it for Guam.
Well, I think that's probably the right call. He actually, the Guam player had position there, and Goto was trying to swim move him, and then in the process got a big hand to his shirt as well.
Well, all's fair. No blood, no harm, no foul. All right, well, Glasscock gets the ball. He was trying to do something with it. It ends up getting intercepted by the NMI. And the NMI new legs. That was Baby Jack who got it. And now Tovez, is he going to take the boot? He's going to try to cutesy it up forward. Here's a shot opportunity. Will he have it? He will not. They're still going to try and dump around, but Guam is swarming on defense. They end up regaining possession, and Cunliffe is running, and Yobe gets it away from him with a nice little poke outside.
Nice recovery.
Captain on captain.
Nice recovery by Yobe there.
All right, well, Paul's got the ball again. Glasscock's got it now. He's taking a look around. He gets back to Paul. Paul's going to circle around a little bit. Take a look around. He's got a whole lot of nothing, but he's got Cunliffe. And he's going to kick it outside again to Stinson. Stinson's going to get it over to Glasscock, and now the NMI's got it again. And Yobe getting some pressure on him right away. And you can start to tell who's been out here all game already. All right, Baby Jack. His fan club's here. Koto's over here, who's just stepping on the ball and running backwards, trying to get cute. What's he going to do? He's faking people out, but you can't fake out the whole team. And it's going to get stopped by Buckwalter. Buckwalter finding a way to get that ball out for Guam. It worked. Pablo just trying to break up that chain of events, and he did, but Guam is now across the midfield, and they're going with it. Glasscock trying to pull it back, did not work. Guam losing it to the CNMI. You got Shimizu, who's going to kick it out to our new arrival over here. Shimizu, just after getting it from De Leon Guerrero, going to get it again and start to reset here. Again, 20 minutes in, and there's a big ball.
What a
It's a
great
launch
ball.
from Merrick.
He's on.
He's totally outside. What's going to happen? It's going to be up. It's up. It's just over the net.
Marcus just popped it over the net.
Opportunity. There wasn't a whole lot there for him, but he went high the only place he had to go, and it was just a bit too high.
Wow. That's unfortunate. He wasn't able to put that in there and tie it up. He had a great ball sent to him. The defense didn't track him well. He was wide open, a little bouncy on that ball, tough for him to bring down. He kind of popped it over the net.
Well,
But he's
they got
back
an opportunity
again.
again. Where's the left? No, he's going to try to feed Goto, but I think that might have been off if he would have got it to him anyway. But now Harmon's got a chance over here. Nope, they got time because Tovez is way out of the net to try and settle things down for the NMI. Pablo's got it. He's going to give it back and be smart if he got it back over, and he does. Gets it back to Pablo. Pablo taking a look. They're already making runs, and that was going to be offsides by a block.
If Marcus hadn't touched it and Goto had gotten it, it would have been onside. Goto was onside when the ball was played, but Marcus touched it in the last second.
All right, well, let's see what they do because Guam is moving down the field. They're about to throw it on. Getting the ball to Suzuki, who's getting it down to Cunliffe. The captain's got the ball now. He gets it back to Suzuki. Suzuki's going to send one up, broken up in the middle. And now Akira gets up there. He goes for it. Can't call a foul on that. There's finally
That's a great through ball.
but Jones is going for it, and he does. He
Shot!
Oh!
That's the second ball the NMI is put right past the right post.
And the crowd is going wild. I'll tell you, that was 2 opportunities in the row, golden chances for the NMI, but no, they're going to call it a corner opportunity. Went off of somebody.
Jones has almost got abused there for coming out. Oh, he tried to shoot when they weren't paying
They're
attention.
not even ready. We got a guy down on the ground, and it's Tovez. Tovez is getting back up, and he is hurt. He's ginger. We'll see if he's going to be able to get back in it, but he was still on the ground when that corner was taken. Now Guam is on the attack. Paul, he gets it up to Glasscock, who gets it back to Paul. Paul back to Glasscock. And he's looking down the sideline, gets it back to Paul. Paul's making a move. He loses possession. Glasscock gets it, heads it back over. Glasscock still got the ball. And the ref has seen enough of this little shenanigans. He's like, let's reset and play some real football, fellas. All right. Well, Paul is back there. Gonna get a free kick out of this as everybody marks their territory, getting ready for this. Sablon says, hey, I'm open. Just get it to me. We got the lead. Tovez is still out there, and he looks just as nimble as ever, but I'll tell you, about a minute ago, he looked terrible. All right, he is going to get it back to Sablon. Sablon's going to see Buckwalter. He's like, this guy's got a great foot. I'll give it to him. So, oh, what a great send. Cunliffe made a great run, but he was not going to get it that time. Diobe's got it. Great spin. Great move. And that's going to be a ball coming over to Akira. Akira, oh no, going to roll back to Leon Guerrero. Leon Guerrero going to get it over there to, well, Leon Guerrero. That one looked like it was going to be off. Sorry, it's Astria who got it over to Leon Guerrero. And now Bischoff's running for the ball, but he's in pursuit by Baby Jack.
Who gets pushed off the ball.
Yes, Bischoff's still running with it. He's trying to get it to Harmon. Harmon just going to go wide, and that's going to be a goal kick for the NMI. Now Guam showing that, hey, you forget about us? This is not all about you, home team. We're at the 25-minute mark, folks. 20 minutes of football left, barring any extended play.
The NMI is trying to push. Had a couple of great opportunities, but haven't been able to put them in the back of the net.
Well, you know what came back? The drums. We're going to have a substitution here. It looks like they're going to take out Glasscock, and they're going to replace him with Perez, Bo Perez.
I got that as Bamba.
Sorry? 8?
I think it's 2.
Is it a 2? I thought it was an 8. And they're also going to take out Bischoff. Wow.
All right, getting some rest for some of their star players out there.
Yeah, with 20 minutes left. I mean, the guy ran 70, so you got a couple of young guys. All right, and we are back on. And they're going to send it, playing a little boom ball action right now, and just trying to hope for a mistake. And that's going to be offsides for Tovez.
Yeah.
You know, Tovez is really giving them some great opportunities, but man, he is struggling.
Yeah, he's looking a little ragged out there.
Yep. So Cunliffe, he gets the ball, keeps it low to their new addition, Elwell. Kicking it out wide. Back again to Sablon. And they're going to move it up as Paul brings it down the right-hand side. Nice through ball. Harmon streaking for it, but Tovez is like, hey, you had enough. You had enough time. And he's going to whip it out. Leon Guerrero getting it to Akira. Akira trying to send him again. And to Goto. But
He was
the AR
offsides.
calls him off anyway, so it was not to be. The drums are back. And we're back as Stenson is back out there. Ball broken up by the NMI, moving it back up the field. As they bring it back in, Austria to Pablo. Pablo got Baby Jack out there, sending a long ball to Tovez off his back of his shoulder. Not usually a control point. All right, well, Cunliffe going to send it out to Moss. who's given chase by Leon Guerrero. Just getting in his way. Guam fans do not appreciate it. Oh, they're talking out there now. They're chirping with each other out there on the field. All right, Cunliffe's got the ball. He's looking around.
Wily veteran Cunliffe's taking forever to throw the ball in.
He does. He throws it line to Harmon. Harmon who gets around Leon Guerrero, who makes a sliding
Nice
clean tackle. That was a nice one. All right, Leon Guerrero's going to have to send it here. Oh, not a great
Passes
pass
to
intercepted
Cunliffe.
by Cunliffe. And they're working it small ball. What are they calling on this one?
I think they're going to take away the play on. Yep. I think Cunliffe got pushed off as he was making that pass.
No, I watched it as he made it. He made it in the body motion. He bounced off of Yobe. You can watch. I just saw it on the replay screen.
Oh, well,
But it
that's not-
happens so fast. Sometimes you miss them.
Yeah, that's not what Davey thinks happened. He's calling a little foul there. Veteran chirping at the ref, getting the call.
So do you think he's licking his chops now? He's like, oh, finally, I can shoot. I don't have to pass this one. Or is he looking at Harmon on the outside? Oh, look, it tries to bend that. Great dive.
It was going to be wide, but as the keeper, you can't let that one float right next to the post there. You got to come out and grab that, and he did. It's going to be a corner kick now.
It was a nice ball.
Yeah, it was a great shot.
And there's a lineup here. Harmon's going to go out there for it. And you got Elwell. You lost Bischoff, but you got Elwell, so you're not losing much height out there. But Harmon, here it comes. He's letting it rip. It's going long. Oh, diving for it, but nobody got it. Elwell looks like he's about the one who's got the closest chance to get that ball. No, it's going to be an NMI throw. But when you've been watching most of the game, you can sprint all that. All right, well, NMI's back at it. Nice little throw inside to Austria, who's going to put it back out.
Of bounds.
Okay, well, Paul is going to throw it in to Cunliffe, back to Paul, going out to Stenson. He wanted to go back with it, but Baby Jack was right there on his defender. No, nothing happening there. Going to go to Buckwalter because he's got a sure foot today, save for that one play. Ball's going to go all the way out to Moss down here on the left-hand side. He's going to be chased a little bit by Akira, who's playing him safe. Stinson going to be going after it. He's going to send it all the way back across to Paul. Paul, who's going to send it up. Does he save it? He does save it. Outside, running all over the place, looking amazing. And now it's going to be, oh no, Tovis is already reaching down and grabbing himself in a cramp. I mean, the guy's got to be spent.
Yeah, he's been cramping for the last 10 minutes at least. He's been pushing through, but I don't know if he's going to be able to finish this game off the way he's sitting there.
Yeah, and it's a shame because he's really started coming on here in the middle of the second half. And now it's just starting to end up. He's only got about 14 minutes of play left. And I don't know. At this point, he might be out.
Yeah.
Who do you replace him with on that roster?
I don't know. I might give Dev Bacani a shot. He's listed as a defender on this list, not something that I would think of him as, but he's got a shot and some pace. Some of these other guys are a little less familiar to me, so I bet Mita's got a plan. We'll see what it is.
Well, I might be wrong, but it looks like that may be Dev out there who just took off his practice jersey, his little penny. Let's see, what's his number on? It's number 2, right?
2, yeah.
You can see him standing right there, just put his arms out. That may be him getting ready to go in. Well, either way, it's going to be a throw in for Guam. And it's game on. And it's going to come across the middle, going to get kicked back over. Stinson getting it to Moss. Moss back to Stinson. Nice quick passes over to Moss. Down the side. Lost it a little bit there in the shuffle. Going to be an NMI throw.
was,
ill-advised.
yeah. Merrick cleared that one out pretty far. It's going to be a Guam throw-in.
All right, well, there's the throw coming back to Moss. Moss is going to cycle it back to Buckwalter. Would be wise to do something with it quickly, but instead he just gets nifty with it on Baby Jack. Baby Jack already yelling at his teammates, getting it back to Sablon. Sablon looking all the way across the field to Paul, who's wide open, but getting chased by G, who's still out there. And it is Dev. Dev is coming in for Tobes.
All right.
Substitution for NMI. Player number 11, Marcus Tobes, replaced by player number 2, Dev Batana.
Let's see where they're going to put him.
Yeah, he's going up top, it looks like. A little hand action on over there by Elwell.
All right, well, they're going for a quick throw, getting back there to Paul. Oh, what happened here? Free kick. Nobody's in a particular hurry on the Guam side. Of course, time's ticking and you're winning.
Yeah.
That's how you make that game shorter.
Yep, just take the time when you can take it. They're not giving up or anything, but they're not going at a fast pace anytime the ball's stopped.
Oh, Cunliffe's in no hurry. He's going to get it over to Stinson. Back to Cunliffe. Back to Sablon. Not Buckwalter, because he's being marked by Baby Jack over here. He's going to get over to Paul. Paul is going to force it up the field, just going to be out of bounds, and it's going to be a turnover. Unforced. Para's not too happy with it. Oh.
Oh, we got an illegal throw.
Yep. And CNMI going to give it away on that one on a bad throw.
The other thing, maybe Z's tired. I think he's taken several throw-ins so far today. He's able to complete them, but now makes a bad one there.
All right, well, Cunliffe going to take the throw. Going to get it back to Paul, who's going to get it over to Stinson. Stinson's giving, a lot of arm action on both guys. Goto and Stinson going for it. Oh, Baby Jack got a chance. Whoa, man.
Not sure why he slowed down on that one, but
I don't know. Maybe he just didn't think he had it, but Moss got it, no problem. And there's Paul. Paul making a nice little lightning move. G thinks he's going to get in there. Cunliffe almost saved that one.
close.
All right, NMI trying to move now. Trying to move down the field. The big throw by Pablo. Gonna be sent back quickly. Oh. And now Stinson trying to make his way around. Guam gonna bring it back. Sablon back to Buckwalter. He got Moss open over here. Now he's gonna just truck it back, give it to Jones. Nobody's gonna give him any chase. Why not? Jones is gonna give it to Buckwalter. Buckwalter is gonna move it up to Suzuki, to Buckwalter. He tries to get it to Suzuki, but nothing. So Liam Guerrero's gonna come in there, try to do something with a nifty little pack pass. Oh, just mauled by two people. Mauled by 4 arms.
Yeah.
Jairo Yobe.
4 arms, two of which were from number 4, Suzuki. He wasn't happy talking to Davey about it afterwards, but it was a clear push from behind.
Yeah. It wasn't awful, but it was definitely a call.
Yeah.
All right, well, Pablo's got the ball. Here we go. It's a nice ball, gonna go right to Jones. Oh, and getting some contact in there, and the ref is gonna talk to him.
Interesting foul call there. I mean,
Is that an advantage to get a free kick from there?
No, but I mean that's why it's a little interesting to me. Like there was some contact. It wasn't malicious or out of line. He got his head on the ball, and he also touched the keeper who was holding the ball, but he couldn't really tell that because the keeper caught it half a second into his jump.
Well, I hope he's all right.
I'm sure he is.
It didn't look like it was anything.
Time moves faster when you lay on the ground.
It does. That absolutely does. Oh, you see right below us, you got Harmon down there. He's the guy who got the back of the net earlier and was threatening a whole lot in the first half. He's still out there for Guam. All right, well, Jones is back up on his feet. And he's going to get it to Buckwalter, as he has about 100 times so far tonight. To Cunliffe, who's going to give it right back to Buckwalter. Buckwalter looking around, going to send it over to Sablon. Sablon looking outside to Paul. Paul is there. He sends it back to nobody, but Yobe fell down. And so Cunliffe's going to take advantage. And he's on a run. He's on a horse. And now Yobe is back up. He's looking around. Where is he going to go with it? He's getting pressure.
That's a nutmeg.
And now Baby Jack's got it. Could be dangerous here, Baby Jack. And now nice move by Goto, but Jones is there, runs out there and grabs that ball.
What a great turn by Goto. It's just his touch was a little too strong out of that turn.
All right, well, Buckwalter sends it up by Elwell. Elwell gets it. They both kind of go down.
He pulled him from behind there.
Yeah, it's going to get called every time. And Cunliffe getting that ball pretty quick.
Plays it fast.
And there's Dev. Look at that speed that we talked about. He does save it. And there's Yobe in the middle, ready where he needs to be. Goto's there. Is he going to send him? He is going to send him, and this is an opportunity for Baby Jack going at it with Buckwalter. The height advantage is definitely in Buckwalter's favor, and he's going to get the position advantage. Oh, it took a weird bounce, and Baby Jack is there. He got it. Again, these guys are just jockeying for a position. What are they calling? Oh, somebody got injured. Oh, it looks like Moss is cramping up.
Moss is cramping up over there in the middle of the field.
Yeah, cramping up. It's one of those things that's happening when you're this deep into the game. Only about 6 minutes left, and you figure there's going to be some added time with all the injuries.
Yeah, let's see. I think it's going to be CNMI ball on the throw. Nope, it's going to be GUAM ball. So maybe they'll throw it back to CNMI. I don't know.
You got the CNMI captain out there playing a great game, Jairo Yobe.
Yeah.
He has been everywhere you want to be. He's like the American Express card. Hey, folks, again, thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate it that you're here. And you wouldn't be able to watch any of this if it wasn't for the high-speed broadband that we've got from IT&E. They've been taking care of us for every sporting event that we've been doing ever since March, and making sure that we have the tools that we need to get this stuff done. So IT&E giving us that high-speed broadband on their fiber network out here in the CNMI.
Wow, they got the board out for Moss. He got magic sprayed up, but it's going to add some significant injury time.
Well, you hope that I mean, it's going to be just cramps at this point, right?
I think so.
There wasn't any big collision.
I didn't see any big collision or he was involved in it. He just kind of buckled over with some cramps, and they gave him the magic spray. Wasn't quite enough, so they're going to carry him off on the stretcher. They don't have him strapped in real well there. I hope they're good at their job. You wouldn't want him to get hurt falling off the backboard.
Oh, jeez.
Trainers out there working on Jones too. Trying to make sure that he can stay in the game.
Oh, he's not coming out. There's no way he's going to come out.
Well,
You're just taking an opportunity while you can. If the other guy's getting cramped up and you got someone else that can help you out with your cramps, might as well take it while you can.
Yep.
You don't want to be taken out, for sure, right? So anyway, Harmon is going to be taking the throw for GUAM. Now that it's all settled out, here it goes. It's going to be stopped up off of Perez. Perez is running at Leon Guerrero. Leon Guerrero gets it over to Shimizu. Shimizu getting it over to Pablo. Pablo working it up the left side of the field, but giving chase is Perez. They're still moving it up, but GUAM intercepts it with Dwayne Paul. Not Dwayne Paul, but it is Paul. He gets it up there, and Perez is out there. Oh, bumping out there on the side of the ball. It's going to go out of bounds. It is going to be a GUAM throw.
Yes, GUAM's playing with some fast pace there still. I don't know that the NMI can keep that up. They're still trying hard, but the way they're holding their themselves out there doesn't look to be with the same pace and comfortableness that Guam has. Comfortableness is a word too.
Well, there's 2.5 minutes left in regulation time. We'll see if how much added time. You figure there's going to be a ton. Oh, and that ball goes nowhere. Nobody touches it in the box. How is that possible? The coach has got to be furious. Anyways, Elwell's back there. He gets a nice ball to Stenson, but no. Shimizu's there, and 3 of the NMI guys there are just on top of each other, and that's
It's a rough
just
time to lose the ball there.
unfortunate. Yep. The ball's going to go out to Cunliffe, who's still playing wide open on the right-hand side, doing some nifty footwork. Here's a shot. Oh, what a grab by Tovas!
Tovas making a great save there.
And he's throwing it back in play while everyone's glad-handing. Nobody noticed that their keeper was still playing. Ball coming back over to Austria. Austria getting it back over to Dev. Dev's going to kick it back to Pablo, and they're going to try to reset. They know they only got a couple minutes left, so now they're going to get it over to Akira. It's going to be a high bounce, but fielded easily by Jones, who's got the ball. Going to hang on to it for a couple seconds. Oh, now it's down on the ground. Akira showing a little chase, and that's one Austria is going to be remembering for a while. Baby Jack's in there trying to call a handball. Oh, they got
And
the
he
call.
gets the call. From this, they're calling a push maybe.
Well, either way,
or
you're
maybe he's saying his arm was out.
Getting a free kick from where? About the 40?
No, that's
30?
That's the 23 and a half.
24?
Yeah, that's. I mean, it's
The 7?
yeah.
I was going to throw out random numbers.
That's the 106-yard line. But no, this is a dangerous.
metric.
This is a dangerous spot to give up a foul there. I couldn't see the angle that Davey could see, but it looked a little interesting to call that there. They're setting up the laying down wall.
Yeah, I saw Perez was laying down there clowning a little bit. But really, like he's trying to get the low ball done. But now they got the distance marked off. But again, we're just in borrowed time right now because regulation is just a couple of seconds away, literally. And we are done with regulation. We are in the added time right now.
Looks like we're gonna get 7 minutes.
Added minutes. Well, you know what? That's great because I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, this is a fun game.
Well, let's see what we got. Here comes Koto. No,
Whoa,
Baby
messed
Jack,
up.
just have it. No, Guam's all over it. You can't do that cute stuff.
We probably are gonna practice set pieces tomorrow as the NMI team, I'm guessing.
Oh, and they're gonna throw it out there for Dev, but no. Guam getting a hold of it. There's Perez running at it. Like, I don't even know what you'd call that running style he's doing now, but Pablo's got the ball. He's gonna kick it all the way over to Leon Guerrero. Leon Guerrero taking a touch. Cunliffe giving a little bit of chase. Going to
Great
Akira
ball to
down the
Akira.
right-hand side. And Harmon's on top of it, and he's gonna send it toward the net, but easily handled by Jones. Nice and easy.
Jones is down. Oh, nope, just faking.
He wasn't hurt, but he was just taking that extra time because you kind of can. All right, well, either way, Stenson's got to get it up and out of bounds, and the NMI is running for it. It is good stuff out here. We've got too many balls out in the way. They're going to throw it back to Pablo. Pablo been that steady, reliable presence out there in the back line. And Sablon breaks that one up, and it's going to go out to Paul. Dev is out running and shouldering Paul, and he got it off of him.
Yep,
And that's going to be NMI ball. What a nifty move. And look at Dev.
Dev
He's
is
throwing
pushed.
up in front of our eyes.
Dev was talking to him over there for sure, kind of telling him, just get out of my way, it's my ball, I'm going to take it.
You got, look at that look in his eye. He's a competitor, and he's not happy that he didn't start, I'm sure. Oh, look at that. That was some good footwork by Jack to try and pull around and position himself for a shot, but not to be. Dev's got the ball now. Again, we're on borrowed time. We had 7 minutes of extended play. We got about 5 minutes left. Here's the throw in. And Jack, again, got a little slewed, and now it's going to be out. It's going to be a Guam throw on the sidelines, and they're not going to be in a hurry to get there
Nope.
as it goes over there.
See if the NMI can lock him in here, maybe get a shot or two in the last couple minutes, but it's not looking great for the CNMI right now.
You know, it's something that you always hate on the losing end when you see the other guys walk for those throw-ins and stuff like that. But you know it's part of the game. Oh, and that is a great boot by Stinson. Tovis is going to field it and give it a ride, but he's just going to send it out of bounds, and they're going to turn that ball over.
That's rough. He kind of had to hit that. I had 2 forwards coming in at him, but wasn't a great ball.
All right, well,
Guam teammates.
LL just got sent, no, it's not for you. But they're going to leave it for Cunliffe to come over and grab it.
They're going to hand deliver it to him, make sure he's got the ball in hand.
Head on your feet. Head on, come. Go, spin out, spin out, spin out.
Okay, he's directing traffic, telling Harmon what to do. NMI going to give it a ride out of bounds. So they do stop the opportunity, but, you know, they're really just losing time on this one.
Yep.
We got about 3.5 minutes left of added time. Cunliffe looking like the FIFA World Cup statue, just standing there with his golden hair. The ball fielded off the foot of Perez. Perez just took Austria's wallet. Now Pablo's got the ball and he's running up the middle of the field. He's looking for someone to dish it off to, but Perez is like, no, buddy, I'm faster than you. And Paul's got the ball, and he's going to move. He gives a little fake and shakes off Deb. Now Cunliffe got the ball. He's got 2 defenders right on him, and he's still fighting for it. Running up the middle for it is Shimizu. And now Pablo's going to pop it up there, and Paul's going to get it. And then Suzuki. And then back to Sablon.
Shimizu
and a
wins
nice
that.
chance for Shimizu. Is he going to pop it up, or are they going to be onside? And they are just scrapping. Here's the chance for Jack. Here's the ball. Can they get it? It goes outside.
That's the 3rd ball right past that right post. Can't believe they haven't been able to put one of those in the net. Baby Jack just popped it over there, and it just went right to the right.
I'll tell you, if nothing changes in the next couple of minutes, these guys are going to go to bed knowing that they had a couple of really great chances tonight. And that should power them.
Honestly,
for Saturday.
At this point, I think the CNMI has actually had more chances on goal than Guam has. Guam was leading that for quite a while, but we've had more recently. So,
well, they changed up. Basically, if they can withstand that fierce presence that Guam had at the beginning of the game, and wait till they slow down. Is he going to call for a delay?
I think he's going to give Jones a yellow card for this delay here.
Well, Jones just got a yellow card for a delay of game. The drummers like it. And here we go. He gives it a nice ride. Going to be caught by Cunliffe. No, they both jump up for it. Both captains. Neither one of them get it. Leon Guerrero gets a nice little behind the back kick. There's Akira who's going to get out for Leon Guerrero. Coming down the side. He's going to send it down a little bit. And Goto just doesn't have gas in the tank. Oh, but who is that running forward? It's Baby Jack. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be the CNMI ball. And they have less than 1 minute left. They have about 45 seconds to try and make this happen. It's a very deep throw.
Oh, no.
And now why are you waiting? You're going to wait for your guy to run up. You don't have time for this.
Baby Jack wants the ball at his feet, doesn't want to take the throw, and is that going to cost him the seconds?
He's calling for it on his chest, and it's going to go higher than that, and it's going to be fielded. Is it? No. There's a chance for Yobe. Got to hit that left. No, he's going to dish it off, and it's moved. Here's the shot from Akira. Oh! Just wide to the right. Oh, my gosh, folks, that's just about going to do it. Great stuff. They're going to make a real quick ball. No.
Jones has got to be careful.
Jones is sending him out. He's taking his time again. See, he's making all those hands. Like the ref is doing the same thing. Here comes the kick. Oh, and it's not a good kick. And that could have been a handball. That's the end of the game, folks. What a game!
Wow.
Guam ends up winning 1-0, but what a great game. Guam came out like a ball of fire. It was like nobody was going to be able to touch them in the first 30 minutes. But then after that, little by little, the CNMI just kind of hung in there with their scrappiness and their youth. really carried them through at the end.
Yeah, and that's something that we haven't seen from CNMI teams in the past. A lot of times they get down, they get late in the game, they run out of gas, they run out of mental capacity to stick around. These kids today, they really kept with it. They never gave up. They had to sub out some of their better players from injuries, and they didn't give up. They still had chance after chance late in the game to try and tie this one up. So they should be proud of that. You know, the outcome's not what they wanted, but they didn't give up, and they had a lot of fight in them tonight.
Well, you know, the thing is, when they didn't have some of their better players, they started playing better. But I don't think that they were necessarily just better, but they played better team ball.
Yep, and that can happen sometimes, right? If you're relying on that 1 or 2 star player to get stuff done, then you lose those guys. You got to rely on everybody equally, and maybe it just makes the team better overall sometimes.
Wow, what a game. Well, I'll tell you, the guys from Guam, those guys are good. I don't think that's a mystery that was unleashed tonight, but man, that was a great game.
Yeah.
Those guys showed us, there was nothing quite like it. I don't think these boys have seen that kind of action for a while.
No, they haven't. And those kind of games like this are at a higher level than anything. You know, they can train hard, they can practice hard against each other, working as hard as they can, but just this game time atmosphere, some of these guys from off island, they don't know how their first touch is, they don't know their idiosyncrasies, the things they like to do. It just makes it that much harder.
Well, you got a combination out here of some young guys and with a couple of real experienced guys. And if you look over at the Guam huddle, you got the captain, Jason Cunliffe, talking to the guys who are out there at the end of the game, still giving them some leadership and some guidance, saying, hey, you know, we missed on this, we did that. But, you know, they came out with the victory. The fans are happy. I'm happy.
Yeah, that was an exciting game. Came down to the wire, right? You know, NMI is still pressing there at the end and kept it interesting. Yep,
well, it was interesting, and now it's over. We're here. It's 10:30 here in Saipan. We had a great time being out here with you. We're going to be back again on Saturday for 5 o'clock when these two same teams, the Guam men's and the CNMI men's U23s, are going to be going back at it at 5 p.m. this Saturday, August 5th. And then afterwards at 8:30, the women are going to suit up and take the field again. 2 great games tonight, Trey.
Yeah.
2 great games.
That was exciting, and I'm really looking forward to Saturday. I think it's going to be a really close game on the men's side early on. It's going to be hard fought. And I look for the Guam ladies to build on what they were doing in the last 5 to 10 minutes there. They really started to come together, and I think if they play like that the entire game on Saturday, they'll have a real shot in that game.
Yep, well, we're going to find out because we're going to be here. We'll be here with you and to follow all the action. So for Trey Dunn, for the entire crew here with Island Image and Motion and Sideline Studios, we've got Jojo Alapuzzo and the crew. My name is Brad Rosala doing play-by-play with you. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for coming out to the park, and we'll see you guys on Saturday.